I did also just repost the link of all the places that are giving free meals and discounts today. Do you ever pay attention to that link? Or to those sources? All the services that you get? Yeah, good. I think that's what Robert does on Veterans Day. He just goes out to meal like 7 times. He hits up all the different restaurants. And rightfully so, good for him. All right, you guys, let's get going. Good morning to everyone out there virtually. Welcome, thank you for joining us. For anyone that tried to tune in yesterday, sorry about the confusion. We were on the wrong channel, so we reposted the link from yesterday. But yeah, we'll keep moving forward. So to all of you guys here, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being present. And thanks for just being here. It's good to have a full house. I think we're just one short today. So nice. Thanks for being here, guys. And more thank yous. We just mentioned today is Veterans Day. So to everyone that has served or is serving, we want to extend our gratitude and our deepest thanks. And of course, the quote is for veterans today. So I will go ahead and read it. It says, "True heroism is remarkably sober, very undramatic. It is not the urge to surpass all others at whatever cost, but the urge to serve others at whatever cost." True heroism is remarkably sober, very undramatic. It is not the urge to surpass all others at whatever cost, but the urge to serve others at whatever cost. And we all know, and our veterans know, that sometimes that cost is very high. So to all of our veterans, anyone that has served or is serving, thank you so much. We are eternally grateful for that. And I think all of us here in this country having access to these services and Facebook even, right? Something as what we think is as small as Facebook is not just a guaranteed right for everyone. So to our veterans here in the United States of America, we are very appreciative. And today and every day, we honor you guys. So we'll keep that in mind as we move forward today. We will do our stretches, honoring our bodies, our individual bodies. We'll start with our gentle stretches, follow up with some mindfulness, and get this Wednesday going, right? All right, so for all of you at home, let's go ahead. We'll get to our starting positions, and we'll get going for the day. All right, you guys, go ahead, come on to your starting position. Have your feet flat, knees bent, hips heavy. Sit up nice and tall, lengthen the spine here. Try to relax the shoulders down. And then we'll start, as we always do, with 3 deep breaths. I invite you to close the eyes here as we inhale through the nose, pull the breath in. Exhale, open mouth, let the breath go. Inhale through the nose, belly fills, chest expands. Exhale, open mouth, let it all go. Last one, deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, open those eyes. Come on back into the space that you're in, and we'll start with our stretches. So we'll begin with our legs here, lower extremities. Go ahead, bring them straight out in front of you as best as you can. And then we'll start by pointing and flexing the feet here. Good, just getting some motion at the ankles, taking the toes away from the body and back towards, away and towards. And as always, keep in mind, if you're unable to see physical motion in the body, I invite you to close the eyes and see if you can watch as the body moves energetically. Good. Now, as always, keep the breath moving as well. Nice job, you guys. What's with the meat mug over there? Good. Keep those legs nice and long. We'll go ahead and rest our heels down on the ground. Keep those legs long, but flex the toes back and towards your body. Take a breath in as you lengthen the spine. And then as you breathe out, reach down in the direction of your toes. Good. Now maybe you end up at your feet. Maybe your hands are right around your shins or your knees. Just listening to what your body's telling you, right? Allowing the sensations to arise, seeing what you feel. Maybe notice what's going on in the back of your legs, the calves or the hamstrings. Just try to ease into this posture. The breath flowing, smooth and steady. Softly in, softly out. Nice job, you guys. As you're ready, take another breath in. And then with the exhale, slowly, slowly come on back up to seated. Good. Bring your feet flat to the floor. Knees bend again. Return to that midline position, and we'll take a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Nice job, you guys. We'll get into our inner thighs here, so our hip adductors. Just taking the knees gently away from one another. Good. So just pulling the inner thighs gently away from each other here. You can use the muscles of the legs and the hips, or if available, use a hand or a forearm into those legs. Just deepening the stretch a little bit here. And then again, come back to the breath. Relax any tension in the shoulders. Maybe let go of any tightness in the jaw. And just continue to breathe. Smooth and steady. Easing into the stretch, feeling into sensation. Good. Take another deep breath in here. And exhale. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Come on back towards center. Good. Draw those knees back in towards midline. Return to that starting position. Sit up tall, and we'll take a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Good. All right, now we'll get into the back side of our hips here. So feet flat, hips heavy, spine long. Take a breath in. And then bring that right leg up into your torso here. Gently squeezing it into the chest. You can stay in this position, breathing into the back side of the right hip. Or if it feels okay, you can bring one leg over the opposite. And then just continue to gently squeeze it into your torso here. Breathing into that stretch, noticing what you feel. Maybe there's a change in sensation. Maybe there's no sensation at all. No right or wrongs here, just giving yourself the time and space to feel into this. Breathe into this. Take another inhale. And exhale. Slowly release. Let it go. Nice job, you guys. We'll switch sides. So once more, sit up tall, breathe in. And then we'll bring our left leg up into the body here. Gently squeezing it in towards your chest, towards the belly. You can stay here, breathing into the back side of the left hip this time, or bringing this leg, crossing it over the other one. And just notice. Notice, feel, try to observe what's happening in your body. And then continue moving the breath, releasing any tension, releasing any holding. Good. Take another inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly release. Let that leg go. Oh. Nice job, you guys. We'll take another breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth. Exhale. Awesome. All right, we are done with the legs. So now moving on to the trunk here. Feet are flat on the ground. Feel your legs and hips heavy, rounding towards the floor. Lengthen from your hips up to your head. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, gently twist over to the right. Now bringing the hands to a position of your choice, wherever you can create a little stability, create a little leverage. And then just continue to breathe. Sit up tall, create space as you inhale. And as you exhale, gently deepen the twist. Maybe bringing the gaze over the right shoulder. Softly in, softly out with the breath. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, take another inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly come on back towards center. Good. Let's even that out. We'll go to the other side. So once more, inhale, sit up tall. And as you exhale, this time twist over to the left. Good. Again, bringing the hands to a position of your choice. Continuing to breathe. Create length and space as you inhale. And as you exhale, gently deepen the twist, moving into the space created. Maybe the gaze comes over the left shoulder. And just continue to breathe. Feeling into the stretch, breathing into sensation. Take another inhale here. And exhale, slowly, slowly come on back towards center. That one might be my second favorite after shoulder rolls. Sort of wringing out the spine. All right, next one we're going to get into our low back here. So keep those feet exactly where they're at, and we're going to round our spine forward, bringing your hands down towards your feet, or at least in that direction. If it feels okay in your body, you can continue to round forward, releasing the weight of the head over, just further opening the back body here. Now, if there is any restriction or compression, just back off a little bit. Your hands can even come to your knees here, or elbows resting on the knees rather. And just breathing. Breathing into the low back, feeling the muscles of the lumbar spine, and maybe the rest of the back side, softly opening up here. Breath is smooth and steady. Good. Take another inhale. And as you exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly round back up. Returning to that starting position. Giving yourself a minute here. Letting everything realign. Blood pressure resettle. Take a soft breath in. And a soft breath out. All right, getting into the front of our chest now. So, sitting up tall once more, feet are flat and heavy. Take a breath in, and then we'll squeeze our shoulder blades together. Yep, so just feeling your elbow points come in towards one another, broadening across the chest, feeling your collarbone broaden here and open up. And then a couple options, depending on the height of the chair. You can take your spine up and over. Maybe bringing your arms to either side. And perhaps your gaze comes gently up towards the ceiling. Not cranking, still allowing free flow of blood and oxygen. And then continuing to breathe. Feeling an expansion in the abdomen, the pecs, all through your neck and throat. And as you exhale, feeling everything relax and soften. Nice job, you guys. Smooth and steady with the breath here. Relaxing into the stretch. Good. Take another inhale. And as you exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly come on back up towards seated. Nice job, you guys. We'll take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Awesome. All right, all done with the trunk here. So now we're going to get into our shoulders and the rest of our arms. So we'll start with flexion. Now the idea here is taking this arm bone up and away from the torso. You have a couple options with it. If you're able to, bring both hands together, fingers in between each other, or cupped over, or using one hand to assist here. And then as you inhale, we're going to reach up and away from the body, Maybe bringing those hands overhead. If they are overhead, make sure there's no pinching or any pain. It's always okay to come back down, maybe working at shoulder height. Wherever you start to feel sensation in your body, just listening to what's coming up, honoring what your body is telling you, and keeping the breath moving. You can always back off a little bit, and then if it feels okay, maybe try and reach again. Smooth and steady here with every inhale, every exhale. Again, if there's any pain or any forcing, just release a little. Nice job, you guys. One more breath in, maybe stretch to your highest. And then as you exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly lower down. Nice job. Let those shoulders be nice and heavy. Just feel the difference from when there is a stretch going on to when they relax, right? There's a different feeling in your body. All right, we are going to get into our shoulder blades. So for you guys here, you can place your hands on the table in front of you. I'm going to turn to the side to show the folks at home. So the idea here is that we're taking our scapula, our shoulder blades, and just drawing them up and around the torso here. So what you want to do is place your hands on the table and then slide the arms up and away from your body. Good. So this is just a small motion in the shoulder blades, but it allows for a lot of mobility in the arms. You need to feel the difference. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, bring them to the middle of your back, and then gently pull them away from each other. Continuing to wrap them around the rib cage as you gently draw your arms up and away from the body. Good. Continue moving the breath here, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the neck and jaw. Take another inhale as you reach those hands a little further. And then as you exhale, slowly, 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 come on back up to seated. Nice job, you guys. All right, let's take our breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Good. All right, we're going to get into the back side of our arms now. So once again, return to that starting position. Sit up tall, create space in your spine. Take a breath in. And then we'll reach our right arm up and across the body here. Good. Now always, we have a couple options here. One is just reaching those hands away from you. Two, you can bring that hand to the other shoulder for a little extra support. And then three, if available, using that free hand to gently guide that arm across your torso. Good. And then again, come back to the breath. Smooth and steady. If there's any forcing, just back off a little bit. Listening to your body, using the breath to move into sensation. Nice job, you guys. When you're ready, take another inhale. And then as you exhale, slowly release, let that arm go. Wonderful. We'll switch sides. So sit up tall, breathe in. And then we'll bring our left arm up and across. Good. Again, same options. One is just reaching that hand away from you. Two, bring the hand to the other shoulder. Give it a little support. Maybe notice what you feel on the back side of the left arm. And then three, if available, using that hand to gently pull the arm across your torso. Nice job, you guys. Smooth and steady with the breath. Listening to what your body's telling you. If there's any pain, just back off a little bit. Otherwise, continue breathing smooth and steady here. Feeling into the stretch. Honoring your body. Take another inhale. And exhale. Slowly release. Let that arm go. Nice job, you guys. Our breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open Exhale, let it go. Good. All right, shoulder rolls. Draw those shoulders up to your ears and back down, up to the ears and back down. Good. Just releasing any tension in your neck and your shoulders. Maybe go forward as well as backwards. There you go, Bunny. You haven't missed a beat. Maybe go side to side. Nice job, girl. Alternating, doing whatever feels good. This should be a nice, gentle release here. Letting go of any extra holding, any extra tightness. Good. When you're ready, come on back through center. We'll have our feet flat again, knees bent, hips heavy, sit up tall, breathe in. And as we breathe out, gently drop the right ear down to the right shoulder. Good. Just releasing the weight of the head over towards the floor. Maybe you close your eyes if that feels good. And then continue to breathe. Breathing into the left side of the neck. Watching and feeling as the muscles soften. Slowly stretching away from one another. Allowing everything to be heavy. Just get a little more relaxed with every breath. Inhale softly. Exhale slowly. Ready, take another inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly come on back through center. Good. We'll switch sides. So once more, sit up tall, lengthen through the spine, breathe in. And as we breathe out, switch directions, dropping the left ear to the left shoulder. Good. Once again, closing the eyes if that feels okay. Head and your shoulders be heavy. And continue moving the breath. Breathing into the muscles on the right side of the neck this time. Watching as the tissue soften. Feeling the muscle melt around the bone. And just continue to move the breath here. Slow and steady. Inhaling. Exhale. Nice job, you guys. As you're ready, take a breath in. And with the breath out, slowly begin to drop the chin down towards the chest. Just start to make small circles with the head and the neck. Watching, feeling as the stretch travels from the entirety of the cervical spine. Moving a little slower than you think you should. Making sure to switch directions as you're ready. Evening out the stretch, reversing the rotation, and continuing to breathe. As you're ready, slowly come on back towards center. Bring that head back in line with the spine. Let's return to the starting position. Have your feet flat, hips heavy, sit up nice and tall, but relax the shoulders. And we'll finish just as we started with 3 deep breaths. I invite you once more to close the eyes here as we inhale through the nose. Pull the breath in. Exhale, open mouth, let the breath go. Inhale, belly Is it a cheer or are you about to fight me? Hey, not my fault you fell asleep. All right, to you guys at home, thank you so much for joining. We're going to get set up for mindfulness over here, so hold tight. We'll be with you in a second. Chilly? All right, so before we get started, does everyone have water? Yep. You guys all good? Josh, do you need anything out of your bag before we start? Do you need anything out of your bag before we start? Anything in your book bag? Before we start, do you need anything out of your book bag? Okay, no worries, just checking. All right. So, we'll get everything set up over here. Let's see, who do we have out there? Oh, Don Hayes is out there. Good morning, Don. And Steve. Hello, Steve. I hope you had a good breakfast. Okay. Let's get the timer set up, guys. How we all doing, okay? Hanging in there? Mr. Marvin, you good? All right, sweet. All right. Oh, I think I'm a little tired after that. I got all relaxed from stretches.
Yeah, you know, I told freebie.
Yeah. All right, so go ahead wherever you're at. Start to find a nice, comfortable position. Relax your body. Maybe take a couple deep breaths. And the purpose behind our mindfulness practice is to simply give our noggins a break, right? Our brains do a whole lot, and they can be very powerful, sometimes for the good, and sometimes to a bit of a detriment, right? All that thought process and that thinking, we can get stuck up there sometimes, right? We spend so much mental energy up here. We want to give ourselves a break from that by tuning into this moment, right? Letting go of anything that happened yesterday, trying to forget about what might come tomorrow, and come into right here, come into this true moment. And by watching the breath, we can do that, right? Our inhales and our exhales are happening right now. They're not in the past, they're not in the future, they're right here in the present. So by giving ourselves the opportunity to focus on that breath, focus on each inhale and each exhale, we connect to the present, right? And all we're doing is just showing up and watching. There's no agenda. There's no specific way this has to feel or look. We're simply just allowing ourselves to observe, right? So, as always, I will offer you guys guidance throughout this practice. We will hear 2 bells, one indicating our time has started, one indicating our time has ended. All I ask is that you let yourself arrive. Whatever else happens in between, just let it go. No need for it to be a certain way or look a certain way. Just let yourself show up. So once again, find a nice comfortable seat. If you're at home and you want to take this lying down, as long as that's safe and comfortable, feel free. And then just start to settle. Settle into this moment. Once again, I invite you guys for the next several minutes to simply arrive. Allow yourself to come into this space, this moment, and just be. Release any agendas or expectations. Put aside any fears or worries. Just let your mind be free. Nothing weighing it down or holding it back. Showing up with a clean slate. If you haven't already, I invite you to close your eyes. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. And allow your attention to come inside. Turn your focus inward. And with your eyes closed, see if you can see yourself. Watching you as you are in this moment, relaxed, comfortable, and just being. Whether you're visualizing or picturing, maybe imagining or using the mind's eye, however you describe it, allow yourself to observe yourself from head to toe, front to back, side to side, and inside to out. Sensing into your whole being, both physical and energetic bodies. Many parts, all connected. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. As you're ready, when you're ready, and with eyes still closed, bring all of your focus, all of your awareness to your breath. Watch it as it travels into your body, and then watch it as it travels out of your body. Seeing it, feeling it, sensing it for what it is. A life-giving, form-changing, energy-providing life force. See it travel into the body, through the nose, through the mouth. Watch it as it travels down the throat and into the lungs. Chest expanding, body lighting up, energy ignited. And then watch its reversal, leaving the lungs, past the throat, and back out the nose and mouth. And then start again. Watch it as it re-enters the body, filling you up. And then watch it turn around on the exhale, emptying the lungs, body softening. Watching the breath in, watching the breath out. Watching the breath in, watching the breath out. Watching the breath in, watching the breath out. Continuing just like this, breathing, observing the breath, connecting to this very moment. If at any point you get distracted or your mind wanders, that's okay. Notice the distraction. See where the mind went, but then as quickly as it came, let it go. Then give yourself permission to start again. Return to the breath. Return to the present. Watching as you breathe in. Watching as you breathe out. Watching as you breathe in. Watching as you breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Out. You're having a hard time seeing the breath itself. I invite you to find a place on your body, a physical spot where you can feel the breath, a place that's touched by the breath, where you can sense every inhale and every exhale. Maybe it's your nostrils, feeling the air rushing in and out. Maybe it's the back of the throat, feeling the swirl of the inhalation and exhalation. Maybe it's the chest, feeling the lungs rise and fall with every cycle of breath. Maybe it's the low belly. Maybe you even place your hand just beneath the belly button, feeling your stomach jut out with the in-breath and sink back in with the out-breath. Wherever that place is for you, focus there. Watch the breath come in and watch the breath go out. Letting the breath itself or that spot on your body be your anchor, securing you in this moment. Keeping you from drifting. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. In, out. Again, if you feel your thoughts drifting or your mind wandering, come back to the breath. Allow yourself to start over and reconnect, refocus. Just as the anchor steadies the ship, so too can the breath steady the mind. Every inhale and every exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Continuing to follow the breath, watching each individual cycle, starting with one, following the inhale, then watching it transform, and following the exhale. You can watch for one full cycle. Try for two. You've got two down. Follow for three. Three is easy. Observe for four. If you can observe for four, then just keep going. Continuing to breathe, continuing to observe, knowing that at any point, if the mind wanders, if your thoughts get distracted, or you think of something else, that's okay. Give yourself a little grace, a little compassion, and give yourself permission to start again. As long as the breath is moving, you have an infinite amount of chances to reconnect, refocus on the breath, and return to the present. Observing each inhale, observing each exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. breath in and each breath out. Each breath in, each breath out. Simply watching, observing. No need to judge, try to change anything. Simply allow the breath to be, following it with the mind's eye. Observing it in this very moment. As we move into the final few minutes of the practice, I will let go of my verbal guidance. Continue to breathe with all of you. We'll hear one bell indicating that our time has ended. And until then, simply watch the breath. Following each inhale, following each exhale. Starting over at any point and allowing yourself to reconnect with this very moment. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Letting go of any focus, any anchor points. Start to feel back into your entire body, your whole being. Maybe wiggling your toes or your fingers. Using the breath to bring life back into your entire physical form and energetic form. If you wish to stay here, breathing, observing this moment, by all means, please do so. Otherwise, as you're ready, when you're ready, slowly begin to blink the eyes open. Come on back into the space that you're in. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Filling the whole body, waking everything up again. As always, thank you guys so much for showing up, participating, being present. To all of you joining us virtually, thank you guys for continuing to tune in and connect with us. We can feel your presence even here. We will be back again this afternoon at 1:30, rehabilitative strengthening. I will try to be on the right channel this afternoon, so we'll do our best to reconnect. Otherwise, we'll be back again tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, all Mountain Time, for our morning mindfulness once again. We hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy the continued sunshine out there. Again, to all of our veterans, thank you so much. Today, more than ever, we honor you. And to all of you, continue to take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Thanks.